The Royal Navy is preparing for a major transformation in its amphibious capabilities. In one of the most significant naval modernization efforts in recent years, for amphibious vessels to be built for the Royal Navy based on Dutch design. These new ships are expected to replace aging platforms while introducing advanced technologies, improved operational flexibility, and greater support for modern expeditionary warfare. But why has the Royal Navy chosen a Dutch design? What capabilities will these vessels offer? And what could this mean for the future of NATO's amphibious forces? Let's take a closer look. For decades, the Royal Navy has maintained one of Europe's most capable amphibious forces. Ships such as HMS Albion and HMS Bulwark have served as the backbone of British amphibious operations. However, these vessels are approaching the later stages of their service lives. As a result, the Royal Navy requires a new generation of amphibious ships capable of meeting these emerging challenges. Instead of developing an entirely new design from scratch, the United Kingdom has turned to a trusted European partner. The Dutch shipbuilding industry has earned an excellent reputation for producing highly capable naval vessels. Among its most successful designs is the Rotterdam-class landing platform dock, followed by its more advanced successor, the Johan de Witt class. Their versatility has attracted attention from several allied navies, making the Dutch design an attractive foundation for Britain's next amphibious fleet. Choosing an existing and combat-proven design offers several important advantages. It significantly reduces development risks, shortens construction timelines, and lowers overall costs compared with designing a completely new ship. At the same time, British engineers are expected to customize the design extensively to meet Royal Navy operational requirements. The final vessels will likely incorporate British combat systems, communication equipment, electronic warfare suites, and mission-specific technologies while preserving the successful characteristics of the original Dutch platform. Defense analysts expect the new vessels to feature a full-length flight deck capable of supporting multiple helicopters simultaneously. Helicopters remain essential for modern amphibious operations. Another critical feature will be a large well dock located at the stern of the ship. This flooded compartment allows landing craft to launch directly from the vessel while at sea, enabling troops, armored vehicles, engineering equipment, and supplies to reach shore even when ports or harbors are unavailable. Such capability is especially valuable during amphibious assaults. Inside the ship, extensive vehicle decks are expected to accommodate armored vehicles, trucks, engineering machinery, and logistical supplies. Modern cargo handling systems will enable rapid loading and unloading, reducing deployment time during crisis situations. The ships are also likely to provide comfortable accommodation for hundreds of Royal Marines and additional embarked personnel. Flexible internal spaces could allow the vessels to support command headquarters, medical facilities, disaster relief teams, or multinational task forces depending on mission requirements. Another area receiving significant attention is digital technology. Future amphibious ships must function as command and control hubs capable of coordinating complex multinational operations across sea, land, air, space, and cyber domains. The introduction of drones is also expected to play an increasingly important role. Unmanned aerial vehicles can conduct reconnaissance, surveillance, target identification, and damage assessment without exposing pilots to unnecessary risks. Similarly, unmanned surface and underwater vehicles are becoming valuable assets for mine countermeasures, intelligence gathering, and coastal reconnaissance before amphibious landings. Designing the new ships with sufficient space, power generation, and modular mission areas will ensure they remain adaptable as these technologies continue to evolve. One of the most interesting aspects of the program is the close cooperation between Britain and the Netherlands. Building ships based on a common design could further strengthen this partnership by simplifying maintenance, logistics, crew training, and multinational operations. The project is also expected to provide significant opportunities for the British shipbuilding industry. Although the design originates from the Netherlands, construction work is likely to involve British shipyards, engineering firms, and defense companies. This approach supports domestic employment while ensuring that critical naval construction skills remain within the United Kingdom. British companies are expected to contribute advanced radar systems, sensors, weapons integration, communications equipment, cybersecurity solutions, and electronic warfare capabilities. The combination of Dutch naval architecture and British defense technology could produce one of Europe's most capable amphibious platforms. Beyond military operations, these ships will also serve an important diplomatic role. Naval vessels frequently participate in international exercises, freedom of navigation missions, evacuation operations, disaster relief efforts, and humanitarian assistance. Their presence demonstrates national commitment to allies while providing governments with flexible options during international crises. Large amphibious ships are often among the first military assets to arrive following earthquakes, hurricanes, tsunamis, or other natural disasters. Their ability to generate electricity, produce fresh water, transport heavy equipment, operate helicopters, and provide medical treatment makes them invaluable during emergency response operations. Looking ahead, the new amphibious vessels will likely become central elements of Britain's future commando force concept. As construction plans move forward, defense observers around the world will closely monitor the program. The project represents far more than the acquisition of 4 new ships. It reflects the changing nature of naval warfare, the importance of ally cooperation, and the continuing evolution of amphibious operations in the 21st century. For the Royal Navy, investing in modern amphibious vessels based on a successful Dutch design offers a practical balance between proven performance and future innovation. If completed as planned, these ships could become among the most advanced amphibious platforms operating in European waters, ensuring that the United Kingdom remains capable of responding rapidly to military, humanitarian, and security challenges wherever they arise. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you won't miss our future coverage of global naval developments, defense technology, and military innovation. See you in the next video.